Bentley has just done something it has never done before with the Continental GTC, because for the first time in its history, this convertible Grand Tourer is no longer a pure V8 muscle car. It's a hybrid. And that's exactly where today's biggest question begins. Is Bentley finally building the smartest GTC ever made? Or is it quietly asking loyal buyers to trade raw combustion soul for electrified efficiency they never asked for? Stick with me, because I'm going to walk you through the real price range, what it actually costs to own one of these, the standout advantages. The compromise is Bentley isn't advertising loudly, and my honest final verdict on whether this car earns its badge. Quick accuracy note before we dive in. Final options and regional pricing can shift the number significantly. Dealer markups on Bentleys are common, and some performance figures depend on drive mode and battery state. So treat today's numbers as a well-researched estimate, not gospel. Starting with design, the GTC Azure keeps that unmistakable long, short-deck Bentley silhouette, but adds Azure-specific badging. Available 22-inch wheels in 3 exclusive finishes, an illuminated bonnet mascot, and a soft top that still delivers that coach-built, old money presence rather than looking like a tech showcase on wheels. Under the skin, this is where the real story is. Bentley's high-performance hybrid powertrain pairs a 4.0-liter V8 with an electric motor to produce a combined 671 horsepower and roughly 930 Newton-meters of torque. Launching this 2.5-ton convertible from 0 to 60 miles per hour in the mid-3-second range, and on to a top speed of around 168 miles per hour. And my honest reaction is that Bentley has managed to make electrification feel like an addition, not a compromise. Step inside, and it's classic Bentley excess, done right. Napa leather in 15 color choices, Dynamica trimmed roof lining, diamond quilted seats with a 6-setting massage function, open-pore crown-cut walnut veneers as standard, and a cabin that still prioritizes handcrafted materials over screen count. Though it does include wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for the tech-conscious buyer. On safety and driver assistance, you get Bentley's expected suite of adaptive cruise, lane keeping, and collision mitigation systems. But my concern here is that this is still a car bought for craftsmanship and character, not for autonomous tech leadership, so don't expect it to outfeature a Mercedes or Tesla. Now, the number everyone's actually here for, my estimate puts a well-equipped GTC Azure starting around $400,000 and climbing past $450,000 to $550,000 once you start adding Molinar personalization, which places it against the Aston Martin DB12 Volante, the Mercedes-AMG's L63, and, for those cross-shopping ultra-luxury convertibles, the Rolls-Royce Dawn's spiritual successors. And here's my honest take. Below $450,000, this feels genuinely competitive. But past $500,000, you're paying almost entirely for the badge and bespoke options, rather than any measurable performance gain. On ownership cost, the hybrid system should modestly improve real-world fuel economy over the outgoing pure V8. But don't expect this to behave like an efficient daily driver. You're looking at premium fuel, expensive service intervals through Bentley's network, tires that aren't cheap given the performance envelope, and insurance that reflects a car in this price bracket. So the hybrid motor is a performance and refinement upgrade first, a savings tool a distant second. The strongest advantages here are real. A genuinely usable power boost from electrification, that unmistakable handcrafted Bentley cabin, strong personalization through and a convertible experience that still feels special rather than gimmicky. The weaknesses are just as real. A 6-figure price gap between reasonable and excessive depending on options. Ownership costs that only make sense if money genuinely isn't the deciding factor. And a hybrid system that, while impressive, adds complexity to a brand that built its reputation on old-school V8 simplicity. So here's my honest verdict. If you're the buyer who wants open-top V8 theater with a modern power boost, values Bentley's handcrafted interior over the latest tech gadgets, and isn't stretching financially to option it up past $500,000, this car makes complete sense and might be the most complete GTC Bentley has ever built. But if you're chasing outright performance numbers, want cutting-edge driver tech, or you're comparing this dollar for dollar against something like an Aston Martin DB12 Volante on pure value, you may walk away wanting more for the money. Should you buy it? Yes, conditionally, if craftsmanship, exclusivity, and that open-air V8 hybrid character matter more to you than chasing spec sheet supremacy. Drop a comment and tell me, would you take the 2026 Continental GTC Azure, the Aston Martin DB12 Volante, or the Mercedes-AMG SL63? Subscribe for more honest, no-hype breakdowns of the cars actually worth your money.